Going on under the comments. I have a mentorship program that's $25,000. It's not for everybody. You have to email my assistant to get some information about that. Also, we do holding company setups. We set up your holding company and operating company for you. You don't even lift a finger. That's 1,500. Links below, and we have some other stuff. All right, so you should listen to this whole video from the beginning to the end because we're about to get deep. Drug dealers, pimps, convicts, and other dangerous men do not make women bashing videos. When's the last time you saw a pimp? Hey man, these hoes are out of control. You can't control. You've never seen the pimp make a video like that. These convicts, drug dealers have girlfriends. The girlfriends are 100% aware that this man sells drugs, is doing illegal crimes, and could go to jail. And they have girlfriends. But you, Mr. I have a good government job. I have a pension. I'm a good man. I bought a house on the south side. I cut my grass on Saturday. I'm a good man. And she's like, I'm going to go fuck the convict. Fuck you. See, this is the thing. Like, this guy right here. Let me get in the chat GPT. There was a model years ago that got arrested. He was very handsome, and women were going crazy over this model, even though he was arrested. Do you remember his name? I have to get in my chat GPT for this. Let's see what we got, because he shouldn't know. Jeremy Meeks. Jeremy Meeks. That's him. Right there. Jeremy Meeks. Convict. And women going, whoa, I'm going to hear these panties. Hear these panties. Take them, Jeremy. Take them. Jeremy, come fuck me, Jeremy. Jeremy Meeks went viral in 2014 after a police mugshot was posted by the Stockton Police Department. Despite being arrested on felony weapon charges, the photo exploded online because of his looks. He was dubbed Hot Felon. All right, why he became famous. The mugshot went viral on Facebook, news outlet, millions of shares and comments. Public fascination flipped the narrative from criminal to celebrity. Signed a modeling contract after serving his sentence, walked runways, became a culture case study and image narrative. He was a convict, and women were like, Jeremy, take these panties. Come, give me that dick, Jeremy. Come. And he's a convicted felon on weapons charges. Women don't care. Well, let me say, women do care. Women like danger. Women love danger. Pimps. Like video I put up about my first bottom bitch. She was the first one. She wasn't the only one. She liked the fact that I was reckless and rough with her. She liked the fact the first time I met her, I was like, I want to fuck you. That was my exact verbiage. Not hey. I said, I want to fuck you. And she was like, okay. And the big old titties. Oh my, just, oh, it was nice. It was nice, right? But here's the thing that you average guys don't get. That you think being good, kind, being a good Christian man is going to get you the pussy. Certain kind of girl, it will get you the pussy. But for the average chick, no. I'll tell you a story. It's a good story. It's a Craigslist story. I was running these BDSM style ads on Craigslist. And this girl answered, and she was going through my methodology and stuff. Then she said that she wanted to be raped. She said her fantasy was to be raped. Then I put in there, and this was my exact terminology. You worthless ass bitch, I can make that fucking happen. Give me your address. And now one night I'll just pop over. And she's like, ooh, really? She didn't even know what I looked like at the time. She didn't even know what the fuck I looked like. She didn't even know I was black. She had no clue. I mean, we had this conversation, and guess what she does? She sends me her address, right? So I got the address. I wait like 2 weeks. I don't go over it immediately. I wait 2 weeks. Then one night about 10 o'clock, I go over to her house, right? And I go to the back door, and the key was under the mat. So I take the key, put it in the lock, go in the house, and I'm like walking silent. I'm like fucking kung fu. Walking. About 10:30, I slowly creep up the stairs. She's in the shower. So what I do is I go in another room, and I wait for her to come out the shower. She comes out the shower. She's singing a little song. She's doing this stuff. She's like dancing and all this other stuff. And I wait. Then it calms down, and the lights go off, right? Then I slide on the corner like a ninja. I'm like sliding on the corner. Then I get in the bedroom, and I see she's asleep, right? So I get to her side of the bed, and I instantly take my hand, put it over her mouth. She wakes up. What? I was like, don't you fucking move, you worthless little whore. Take off your fucking clothes. She's like, what are you gonna do to me? Don't speak, bitch. She starts taking her clothes off and stuff. She's looking all crazy. Please don't hurt me. Bitch, take those fucking clothes off. She's butt naked. Lay your ass on that bed. You know what? Matter of fact, get off that bed. Get off that bed. Get on your fucking knees. Take my dick out, shove it down her throat. She starts sucking my dick like she's a fucking porn star. Makes me come. Then I sit in the chair and I have her on her knees. She's on her knees and I make her have her hands behind her back. And I was like, why are you a worthless little whore? Why are you sucking stranger dick in the middle of the night? I don't know. I don't really know. At this time, my refractory period was over. I was hard again. Get your ass in the bed. And then I fuck her, and I have my hand around her throat, and I'm actually choking her. Not hard enough to cause any damage, but I'm choking her. She feels it. And I start fucking the shit out like. This bitch comes so hard. Slapping the sheets, turning her head. Fuck. We finish. I get up. I said, don't you call the police, bitch. I know where you live. I know where you work. I will fuck up your family. And I leave, right? Then I wait like another week, and I email her, how did you enjoy being raped? And she said, that was you? Oh my God. Oh, it was everything I thought it would be. Oh my God. It was perfect. I was like, now that we know each other, I can come over and fuck you anytime I want to. She said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I dated her for like about a year. I dated her for a year. We would go out on dates and stuff because that was her fantasy. It's like after that, because the second time moving over her house, she said, hi there. How you doing? She gives me a big old hug. She's like, ah! How you doing? I was like, get your ass upstairs. I'm about to fuck the shit out of you again. She said, okay. All right, daddy. You guys don't understand the mind of a female. You don't understand. You're like, I'm a good guy. And you make out like, you ever see a drug dealer? Like, man, yeah, I'm out here slinging these drugs out here on these streets. And these hoes, they don't make these because they don't have your fucking problems. Pimps don't have your problems. Drug dealers don't have your problems. Convicts don't have your problems. They don't have your fucking problems, man. Because the women are submissive and obey. Matter of fact, let me go way back. Way back. Way back. I'm going to have to get into, let me see. collections. Because I think I put this one in here. No, I did not. So let me get into my drive. Drive. Can we see pictures? Oh my God. It's going to let me sign in. Nope, it's not going to let me sign in, so I can't get in there. I mean, it's crazy. But see, you don't understand what turns a woman on. You could be a good man with a good job, a stable lifestyle, money in the bank, and you could be fucking boring as shit. And yet this guy out here who has this look, but he's broke, he's living on the streets, he can get that pussy before you can. True story. He can get it before you can. Because women like dangerous men. I found this out through BDSM. I would literally have women come in from Craigslist, be on their knees, butt ass naked in my living room, while I sat there and talk shit to them and ask them all kind of questions. And I'd be like, so why should I make you my little worthless ass whore? Well, sir, I'll be a good little whore. I'll do everything you say. I'm very submissive. She's butt ass naked on my floor. I'm talking mad shit. And then one of my favorite moves was like after the talk, because I would get them in, and then one of the rules was this shit used to, when it started happening, it blew my mind. Come to the door. As soon as you come across the door, see me, take off all your fucking clothes. And they come in the door and strip it, taking the shit off. Then go around there, get on your knees. And then I would stand up. I say, okay, let's see what you're working with. Take my dick out, stick it in the mouth. Gulp, gulp. That was my favorite move. They would suck the shit out of my dick. Suck the shit out of my dick. And this is the thing that a lot of you guys don't get because, you know, let's kind of go back to the thing that freaks out everyone on the internet. The mother and her two daughters. Mother looked like a young Dolly Parton, and each daughter was like looked like a miniature one of her. All three of them were blonde, blue eyes with big ass titties, right? And I fucked the mother, and then I fucked the second daughter, and the third daughter was a virgin. And I was like, are you sure about this? Because she's a virgin. And, you know, and I sat her down and we talked, and I was like, okay, your mother wants to introduce you to the lifestyle. And I'm like, you know, you're really young, you're a virgin. What makes you want it? And she says, my mother says it's great. My mother says, once I feel it, she says, I'll never turn back. I said, really? And she says, I want to experience it. I think I would like it. And she really didn't know. And I was like, okay, all right, hold on. So you've never had sex, but you want to start off in the BDSM frame. And she said, yes, sir. My mother says, you know, my mother's been a good mother. Everything she tells us is true. And the second one said the same thing. So I said, all right, okay, we're going to try this out. So I was like, take off all your clothes. I had paddles. I used to have a little go bag, right, with my paddles and stuff in it and tools. I spanked the shit out of her. Her ass was red and slightly bruised up. And I was like, how do you feel? She's like, I feel good, sir. Thank you for spanking me, sir. Then I fucked her. First dick she ever got. And I fucked her hard. It was like, fuck. Choking her and shit. And she's like, ah. She came. And she was like, oh my God, that's what coming's like? I love this shit, right? And the whole internet like, he molested a mother and their two, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you what all three of these women are doing. The mother is now a grandmother. Both her daughters are married. The youngest one has 3 kids. The second one has 2 kids. They went on with their lives. They were not deeply ordered. They weren't molested. And the young one said she would come on YouTube and talk about the story. And I said, no. These folks will try to fuck up your life. You want to know why? Because you would come up and try to protect me. They would fuck up your life. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So the women like a dangerous man. In Chicago, I went up to this tall blonde and I was like, I want to fuck the shit out of you. That was my verbiage. None of this, hey, hi, my name's Glendon. It's like, first thing was like, man, you're outrageously gorgeous. And she said, really? I said, yeah, I want to fuck the shit out of you. And she's like, really? This woman who was about 6 feet tall, she wore heels, she had not been fucked in a year. She said, men just ignore me. She said, they don't come up to me because I'm tall and everything. I was like, I put my hand on her cheek and I kissed her. I said, you're fucking beautiful. And this pussy's outstanding. And we started laughing, right? I was like, you got some outstanding pussy. They're missing out. They're missing out. Most of you guys are fucking weak. You're just weak. You feel that you need to act in this prescribed manner, and literally you have all kinds of evidence of dangerous convicts, pimps, BDSM doms, dangerous men getting all this pussy. I had made a goal to fuck 30 women in 1 month, right? I didn't reach it. That shit broke me the fuck down. I got to 27 and I was like, I can't keep doing this. I cannot keep doing this. First of all, I had the supply chain, because the average man can't even imagine fucking 30 women in a year, let alone 30 women in a month. I had a supply chain that provided woman after woman every day after day, because I built that capacity system up. But for the average man, it ain't happening. It's just not happening. So you got a question to ask yourself: are you going to keep being a boring asshole, or are you going to get a little danger in your life? You could become a convicted felon and get some of the finest women you ever saw in your life. True story.